Greetings and salutations, one and all. Hope you all are well in these COVID-19 times. And I just did a live and I decided to do a series of videos to cover some of the stuff that I discussed in the live. It was a live coaching session called We and COVID-19. And so I'm going to share in different short little videos, and this is the first of them, what we discussed, what I shared, and what we talked about. And so the very first thing is, let's look at, so it's just been announced. So there's going to be an island-wide curfew, April 1st to the 8th, from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m., with restriction to all movement unless, approved, to help control the spread of the coronavirus. So let's hope we be sensible, smart, and compliant. This is for our own good, to help us control the spread of the virus. We as a nation, I think, can be proud at the way it's been handled. Has it been perfect? No. And for me, this is not about party politics or anything like that. But Minister Tufton, big up yourself. Prime Minister Holness, big up yourself. I just job well done. Communication, timely communication, sensible, smart decisions mostly. But yeah, so it's about safety, protection, and us seeing the other side of this pandemic. So I guess that ties into what the first couple of things I'm going to share in this video. And one of them is the isolation thing. How we're handling that. I shared a piece that I shared on Medium that a lot of us have learned how much we touch our face. And I just touched myself on my face just a while ago. But my hand is sanitized and so. And it's me one in the yard. So I'm supposed to good. This feeling of isolation. Some people don't want to stay home, can't stay home, or what have to do. And so it's led to a need for discipline, self-control, and smartness. And we need to look at what does being alone mean to us? What does being isolated mean to us? What does not being in a crowd mean, that we can't sit by ourselves and be still, or with our families? But again, it's important to lessen the spread of the virus and protect ourselves and our families. So, and then quarantining is a whole other thing, where if you are quarantined and can't move and have to stay where you're there, that's a whole other thing. So really it's about self-control and maturity and looking at dealing with shifts and changes in our reality and how we're handling and managing that. For me, I stay home mostly anyway, so me did isolate from before Rona. So it wasn't a big shift for me. Interestingly, what hit me, and I didn't think it would hit me as hard as it did, is I am by nature a very tactile person. I love to hug. I'm a toucher. I'm emotional. And so the first couple of days of moving to hug people and having to pull back really hit me in the chest like a ton of bricks. I was like, ooh, this really is part of my expression and who I am, but I had to adjust and shift. Social and physical distancing, again, that thing of being sensible, 3 feet, 6 feet away from people, being conscious of that and how many people are in the space that you're in. And, using that wisely, but also adjusting to how we feel about that. Because again, we as human beings, spiritual beings on a human journey, contact is important to us. Presence, physical presence is important. How do we manage and control that? And again, err on the side of caution and be smart and wise. So social distancing for some people has been important as well, because there's been an inundation even on social media and in the news. So COVID-19 is everywhere, and some people said they admittedly felt overwhelmed by it. It was too much. So decide what doses you need. Don't allow yourself to be overwhelmed and inundated. Tune out sometimes and then tune back in. Figure out when and where you get the information, because the information is important for all of us. A powerful revelation for some people was a hand washing thing. They must say, me never know how to wash my hand. I have been miswashing my hand all these years. Very much so. I have continued to be perturbed by the amount of men who do not wash their hands when they use a public bathroom. And here's the other thing that I learned years ago, that we have been bamboozled, misled as men and boys. They should have been telling us to wash our hands before and after we got the bathroom. Because now we are putting all the bacteria and germs on our penises when we go to pee. We should be washing it before and protecting ourselves. But again, the lessons that we learn about how to wash our hands properly, how we sanitize, and I hope we carry those with us beyond the pandemic. The last thing I'm going to deal with in this video is school nah keep. So, my tertiary level students, big and serious, it's not a vacation. Please don't treat it as such. You can lessen the pace a bit, but do the work, do the prep work. Like the people them who me teach the Bible Mali course would have a research paper. Please to work on it. Yeah, I'd say use the time wisely. You know, yeah, enjoy the breathing space. Semesters are going to be put back, but work still going to do. And there's still going to be processes, so don't totally relax. You know, for the parents who have kids at home, why the struggle is real. The struggle is real. And some of you are seeing what the teachers deal with because there's 35 or 40 of them into the classroom. And you're 4 or 5 or you're 2 or you're 1 who's mad in you at home because you have to keep them entertained and stimulated and feed them and do work with them. Just breathe through it, you know, it'll get better. And also have a structure, have a timetable, have a schedule of what they do throughout the day. Please don't have them sitting down doing work for the entire day. Mix it up with playtime and downtime and fun time and doing things in the kitchen with you and being outside. So mix it up, but give them some kind of schedule and structure. And maybe you can decide one day is just a do nothing day. You know, so treat them. Don't make them feel like they're at boot camp. So it becomes like, ugh, I hate this place. I want to get out of here. And for the teachers who are having to teach anyway online, for some people that was new. For some people it wasn't. Again, big up on yourself. You know, teaching is often a thankless profession, but push on, press on. I'm about to hit the online teaching thing as well, and I think it's something that most universities and things should consider for adjunct staff. Make we teach online. I don't see why not. Yeah, what you say? Yes, so that's it for now. There'll be other videos. I'm thinking maybe 2 or 3 more. But please be safe. Don't lose the lessons. As I maintain that we're being brought some lessons and opportunities by COVID-19 that I think we should pay attention to and take with us when this pandemic is behind us. So blessings, love and light, and look out for another video soon.